Dear students, I am Ritesh Kumar Ravi, Assistant Professor. Today, we are going to do the program number 9. And first of all, as usual, we are going to save the name of the program, and that is nothing but a simple interest underscore I. I'm just putting it because one more program we have to do with the user input. So I have just put it like this. Okay. So as we can see, the name has come with the .cpp because it is okay. It's not a problem because C is the subset of CPP. So it is taking the same concept. We can also change the name as CVAL. We can change the name as simple CVAS. Simple dot simple interest dot c. As we can see, the name has been changed. So from here, as usual, first of all, we write the comments for it, and we are initializing the comment with the program number 9, or the lab experiment number, whatever you want to write, or the lab number 9, and it is to calculate the simple interest, right? So without user input, we can write it or without user input. So what does it mean? It means something we can declare in advance, because today I'm going to differentiate between the declarations and definitions, and that's why this program becomes very important to understand. So for that, we need to include the header files. We can write a comment as a include the header files, include the header files, header files, and that is nothing but has include stereo.h, and then after has include conio.h. And these two files are just to include the functions of processing, like printf scanner, which comes under the studio.h, and clear screen and get ch for conio.h. So after that, we need to write the input main function, and main function states that just do the things whatever you want to with the help of a new line. So int main, and the function name has, it's by default, because after 2 or 3 more lab programs we will delve into the basics of function also. So right now we are doing so, and for that function we have to return the value as a 0, since it is an integer value. And for holding and clearing the screen, first of all, we clear the screen, whatever the inputs comes before, and then we get ch for holding the screen. And we have seen one error has come in the previous lab program, and assure that placing the get ch before ending the programs was not holding the screen. So now you have got a concept. And as usual, our first thing is to check printf whether this program is working fine up to here or not, so that the logic and basic input output work can be done accordingly. So as I told that how to copy it, just edit, copy it, bring the cursor over here where you want to paste, and then go to edit and paste it. So hopefully it is very much clear for you. That slash in just for a better visibility, and here is also a slash. Just run it. Oh, great. There is a no error or no warnings. And again, the same time, the output has come perfectly. Now, the next thing is that we have to take the inputs from the users in such without any user input in such a way that our output will come accordingly. So as usual, we have to calculate the simple interest, and you know that even in the basic classes, we have read that simple interest required int. Suppose the amount you want to take, it can be also a decimal fractional value, but yes, again, in general, we take a big amount. So int principal is the first value. Principal is the first value, which is a part of a declarations. I would like to write it also for your future references. It is a variable declarations. It is variable declarations. Variable declaration. And inside that, we need the next thing after the principal amount, and is missing over here. So a principal amount. After that, we need a rate of interest, which can be integer or float, anything. Right now, I'm putting it simple. So interest rate is like this one. And eventually, we need the number of years you want. So it is also pretending as years in the integer values. So that's fine. This is a declarations and it is perfectly clear. But as I told that we don't want the user input. So here, no user input should be there. It should directly give the output of the program. So we need to define it. So how could we define it? We need to assign the value. Suppose 1000 rupees and the rate could be of a 3% of a rate and years can be of a 2 years. Suppose this is the value, and we know that if we calculate with the simple interest, it must come 60. So this is the basic difference between the definitions, because now the variable are not only declared, but it also defined. So this is a very good concept. So this is the meaning of variable, a definitions, definition. And hope you have clearly understood the difference between the declarations and the definition. Practically, theoretically, we have already learned, but now we have seen practically. Now it is the time to put the logic, and the logic is, I can write it over here, logic. As you know that I always write the user input, but this time we don't need it. So why should we waste the time? Directly, I have just writing the logic. And logic states that it is a very simple way to write the program. Just want to calculate the simple interest. So for that, we need a variable. And I'm taking an interest integer value as a, everything is, it is in the simple underscore interest, E-I-N-T-R-E-S-T, simple interest. And this is a part of declaration. So I'm writing declarations and definitions. Or we can also make it very clear for your visibility. Right now I'm writing variable definitions. This is a part of a variable definition. So it is a variable definition. Great stuff. So we can see the exact part of everything with the clear visibility and the understanding main core concepts of this program, that we want to see the variable definitions and declarations at the same time. We have seen that this is a part of a declaration because there is a no initialization of the value. Why? There is an initialized value. Now only we have to put the logic over here, and it is very simple to write, and we can write it as simple interest equals to the basic formula that we know that already. Interest equals to what is the formula? Principal into ensure that the variable name will must be the same, into rate into years. So whatever be the value add there, and then finally after multiplying it, so I'm putting it into the bracket. So after whatever the value is calculated will be divided in by 100. So this formula is very much remembered by you, and this is the logic, and this is the finally we need to what? And display. So let's display. So for displaying it, we need a printf function. So printf simple interest, simple interest, interest of loan amount. Suppose it is a loan and that is equals to, I'm putting it as a ampersand value, which may be a fraction value. That I'll change it right now to show you the exact value. And simple underscore, just ensure that declaration name must be the same. Whatever you have defined or declared. So that's it from my side. This is a very basic program. So I'm just running it with the concept. Oh, one error is there. So great. Let's see what is the error. The first thing the error is the simple interest value, and it is saying that undefined. Oh, great. So why it is undefined? Simple INTEREST, the name is same, INTERE. You can see the declaration name is different. So don't be feared that some error is coming. What happened? Let the error comes and we will solve it. It is a general attitude you must develop. Just one error was there, and it was the typing mistake. And you can see now the error is simply a zero. So be happy, be cool, be whatever the things that is going on. Enjoy it. Now you can see the calculated value should come over here like this, and we are seeing that the perfect running value has come, and mistakenly we can see the clear screen has come at the below part, and that's why the output is clear without showing it. And we can also have, so we can do one thing, we will just copy these two lines and put it at the beginning. Okay, so I'm just putting it, copying these two lines, and after copying it, edit, copy, and actually it should be cut. Why? Because we don't need it. So I'll just cut it. So edit, cut it. So it has been cut properly. And then I'm just putting just below the lines, just below the lines. Just putting just below the lines. So I'm just showing it with the clear visibility of all the things. And it is a part of lab. So you can see, oh, great. Now the things have been come. And let's see whether the output is coming. So Alt F9, that's fine. One error is showing, and what is the error? Oh, simple interest has come because declaration must be done before the clear screen. So I am doing so by cutting it. So there is not a problem. This is very basic program, and I am doing so intentionally so that you must learn that if the error is come, how to react with the errors. Don't be panic. Just do your basics program, whatever I'm teaching you, and ensure that the output must come eventually. Oh, great. Now we can see, is there any error? Oh, great. No error is there. And now this is the time for the output. So the output is there calculated as a simple interest of the loan. And if you want to say some modifications over there, you can also do so just by doing some betterment of it. Just I'm putting it like slash in value so that you will be easily understandable. Oh, great, this is having some value, and then we can modify it, run, no error, control F, and now the exact output can be seen on the screen after calculating without the user input. And if you want to change some values like this, so a zero I'm putting over here, and suppose the rate of interest is 2%, and year is 3%. And now if I run it, let's see what happens. No error is there. Control F. So why it is a minus? Because the range has been gone beyond our expectations. So it is a bit larger values. So I'm just changing it with a smaller values like 5,000. Yes, we are doing on Turbo C, which is not taking a very big values, and you know that interest value will take a little bit lesser values, and hence it is calculatedly very low. So I'm just running it, no error. And now we can see the exact output what we have needed after changing the input, because 5,000 into 2 becomes 10,000, into 3 becomes 30,000, and divide by 100 becomes 300. So control F9, and that is what the output is. Hope you have enjoyed this program. I'm just summarizing it. First of all, this was a very important program to understand the declarations and definitions, which I have clearly shown by initializing the value of a principal rate and years, and let the simple interest will be uninitialized, which is a part of declarations. And then after some errors were coming, and I have resolved it by putting the clear screen and the printf value just after the declarations. And finally, I have calculated directly with the principal and the rate amount, and that's how the output has come. So hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much, dear learners. Enjoy learning.